Hey guys, welcome back to Don't Starve Together Solo. So last time I went out and collected a bunch of beefalo wool to make ourselves a nice winter's hat, and this time I'm thinking, because I collected a lot of ice, it might actually be a good idea to go out and collect some more, and then I can start making a bunch of meatballs and possibly start working on the base a bit more as well, because now that I think about it, I haven't actually done too much in terms of base renovations recently, at least, and I guess winter doesn't help too much with that, because there's a bunch of stuff you can't really get to doing whilst it's winter, such as growing crops, etc. I could do with going out to kill a bunch of creatures, I guess. That is a nice way of putting it. But I do also think that just the ice and meat tactic that I've got going on at the moment is fine enough. Alright, there we go. 40 stacks of each. I know it kind of looks weird to just leave one, but it's fine as it is. Alright, okay, so I have the manure to make more farms if I need to, which I could probably get to doing at some point. But chopping down the rest of these trees whilst they're still up like this might not be a bad idea either. Just get a actual tree farm going and make this my decoration. It's not really something I can do until these trees drop birch nuts. But once they do drop birch nuts, then I will be able to start the farm off. I just need a way to get renewable wood. And look at that, it's dusk already. I don't think the tree guard for the birch nut trees can spawn in the winter. I mean, I might be wrong. I could just deforest this area, and I'll go around and pick up all the wood at some point. I'm just trying to chop down these trees whilst they're all in the biggest state. I feel like it's a good idea, and especially why the tree guard can't spawn. And as I said, that is as far as I remember. I'm not 100% sure on that front. Alright, there we go. Now, I don't remember the right orientation. I'm going to have to go back to the base and check this. I think it's actually something more like that. That feels right. I'll just grab all this whilst I still can before I start to freeze. And then I could probably go and kill some pigs at some point just to get a bunch more meat. But at the moment I think I'm okay for food. That kind of went down well for the winter of food. Let's just quickly get back over here before I freeze. I think chucking the wood on the fire isn't too harmful, just because of the amount I've got at the moment. Another thermal stone. I never went to pick up any more of that stuff, did I? Of course it would break on the last piece I was collecting. Oh, okay. So I think I can actually sleep. You know what, I think I'm going to. Snoozies. Oh, I forgot it's Don't Starve Together, isn't it? It doesn't actually pass the night. I guess I could just sleep in this for a little bit. I wonder if it runs out at some point. I'd assume it keeps me warm. Me regenerating sanity isn't that bad though. Losing hunger is really not an issue, seeing as I have meatballs for days ready over there. I am also curious to see what my sanity limit is. And anyway, if I did want to do this in the future, I could just settle down, go to sleep, and then just cut part of the video out if I wanted to. I'm assuming it's 160. Yeah, that's the limit, okay. And it has disappeared. Okay, good to know. More ice, I would think is a good idea. I guess I didn't really need to bring all of that out. Keep that with me. So if I do go to collect more ice tomorrow, can the walrus tooth be used for anything else? It is walrus tusk, right? Yeah, I don't know if it can actually be used on anything else. That's something I might have to look up, but the meatballs get restored to full durability with this. I'm gonna guess it's because there's 3 things in here that have full durability, which kind of cancels out the one that's decaying. Which is cool. I've put one in the chest just in case that stuff does start to go off. And now I think I can start expanding on the base itself, which I'm going to be doing a lot earlier than I would usually do. But I guess it's worth a try, right? I can place this, but it's probably worth waiting until the winter's over, until I start to do something like that. The walls, I guess, at the moment aren't really too necessary. You can just sort of get the foundations laid out. And, as we know, with the walls, you can actually make some really nice bases. Moonrock might be quite fun, actually, now I think about it. I haven't really built stuff out of Moonrock before, but I'm going to assume it's stronger than actual stone. And I think for the moment, if I was just to set up a few crock pots, I need stone, right? That's my aim for tomorrow, to go and grab some stone. I think charcoal's fine. I have that burnt forest down. I can just run back and grab a bunch of stuff from. If I can actually remember whereabouts it is, that would be nice. I'm just going to assume it's up here somewhere. There's a lot of spiders, which could be worth taking those out. Although I feel like I never really enjoy fighting that much solo, which is ironic seeing as I'm playing Don't Starve Together solo. But what I mean by that is fighting just as my character and not with like the pigs or any other creatures in the world. I feel like it just makes it more fun. It's like a war zone rather than a David and Goliath type thing. Alright. Probably grab another one of these. And I can go aid some more pig spider fights in a minute. I'll just chop down the rest of these trees up here that are kind of in a larger state. I could also do with getting an actual chest for wood soon. If I'm going to have that many, probably wood walls would be nice. Because I feel like I'm actually chopping down trees at a rate faster than I would usually. I don't really know the reason for that either. I just think that, like, kind of got my wits about me. I just chuck these in here. I'll keep a little bit of wood on me just in case. I mean, I could grab the eggs, but I forget. Yeah, they don't get mad at you if you grab them. I wasn't sure. And the ice does return. Right, that's good advice right there. Pigs sort of possibly going to be a nuisance. I mean, to the Bengals, because they can just go and pick up all the eggs. But let's check what's cracking up here. Nothing much, no spiders on hostile at the moment. Can I was hoping I could lead one over to a spider, but I mean a pig. It's not really going to aggro them because they're a little distance away. Oh, that's a thing. Could probably use a bit of help from your other pig buddies. Yeah, you're just gonna sit there eating all the rock. Now there's another spider up here. Right, those guys could really be done with getting out of the way at some point. That would be nice. Right, where was I gonna go? Right, rocks. Let's have a look. As we just watch a pig get slaughtered, no doubt. For rocks, I could go What's that, west? No, it's east. Well, there's east and west I could go. Oh wow, it's dark already. Yeah, should probably get one of those at the ready just in case. And why not? It's winter, right? Just grab these carrots while they're fresh. Right, meatballs I think warm you up slightly. And I shouldn't go out on the warmth level as much. Alright, grab this grass, because why not? Kind of want to grab this before the tall bird comes over. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. For some reason I stopped hitting that. Character's an idiot, that's why. Right, just avoid all those. It's not worth the trouble and the risk of actually dying. Yeah, I mean, I came over here for rocks, but I'm not actually chopping down any rocks. Don't really know why. And you only get 3 from these ones. That's interesting. Or you just get more and I was unlucky. Right, here you go, Chester. Take a bunch of the stuff I'm probably not going to be using for a while. Such as, I don't really know. I feel like I might actually use kind of everything. I'm going to need to make another one of these. And soon, yep, a fire. What's that going for? Ah, that, okay. Do they not fight back at all? I feel like that would probably be helpful. I also found out that that den that I thought housed all the weird gecko things is actually a pet thing where you can get pets from. Like, I'd heard about the pets in the game. I don't really know which one does what, etc. If they have abilities or if they're just cosmetic. But it is something I would like to go and check back out again at some point. Just because, well, pets. What more do I have to say? Now, I'm kind of thinking that soon it's going to be a full moon, right? So I kind of want to go for glommer if I possibly can. I need to kind of figure out where glommer's going to be. Oh, okay. Well, that's weird. By the looks of this, glommer can only possibly be here. Like here. This is the kind of only possible place, because I've already visited here. I wonder if I chop that down, does one of them spawn? And I was missing gears like that all along. That's something I feel like I want to check out. But yeah, down here is pretty much the only place glommer's going to be, because it's the only birchnut forest area I haven't explored yet. So I kind of feel like that might be a good idea to go and check out at some point. Probably when I have a little bit of spare time on my hands, when I'm not going around collecting all these rocks. Night, I guess, is fairly important, just not at the moment. I could have come back to collect some more before summer, but it never hurts. I mean, unless a tall bird comes to kill you. Can I get anything else on the range? Because it's going to be nighttime for a little while. There we go. I guess I do have the little light around me anyway. It's just, I kind of want a little added security. And in front of the one. Probably a good idea to make a gold one. Oh, okay. Could you not? Like, I was pretty close to to finishing that. I guess I could try and kill it, but the issues there are I have not fought a tall bird in a long time. So I forget kiting patterns, etc. I'll keep my ears open if I hear it. like I just did. Wow, I must be pretty close to the nest for that. This is going to be a mistake. Probably not worth doing. Now I've lost it, haven't I? Of course. Hey, just leave Chester alone. What has he done to you? Now my area of escaping is shrinking. Come on! There we go. We're so close to day, I was surprised it hadn't already changed. Oh, but there's ice as well. Just leave Chester alone, would you? Come over to this big beehive. Maybe this big beehive wants words with you. Walk to gigantic beehive. Examine gigantic beehive, which is apparently a boss. According to my glorious views. It's probably something I kind of want to avoid, right? I mean, I'm just right next to it. No idea how it occurs. Best guess is spring. So actually, according to the wiki, it turns out that gigantic bee boss appears whenever you're chopping down glacier rocks right next to it with Chester in tow. Oh, you're fucked. Could you imagine if, like, I accidentally awoken it? I feel like that's something that would actually happen to me, just because of how unlucky I am. Right, let's go and check out this, Wait, is it wise to check it out at this time? And have I missed the entrance? That's something I need to ask myself. We're heading north. Oh, fuck. Really? You're building your new penguin house right inside of a pig village? Doesn't seem safe to me. Especially with the spider population. Heard they're real pesty. Couldn't think of a better word. Now, I don't think that these rocks stay after winter's over, but don't quote me on that. I've played a lot more Shipwrecked than I have Reign of Giants, and as I've stated many times before, even less Don't Starve Together. So if things are changed between Reign of Giants, Don't Starve Together, that kind of thing, I mean, I know there isn't a lot, but there's still stuff, such as like when I just randomly come across something, I have no idea what it is. Holy fucking shit, it's almost dusk already again. And I have a stack of ice. That was not a good idea. Because that gets you cold. This is where the burnt forest was that I found. I mean, found. Yeah, I just happened to walk across this load of burnt trees. Clearly wasn't me or anything. I should probably just go for one stack. Don't ask me what that is. If only you could burn trees 2 times over. That'd probably be a good thing for me to do right now. Just for the warmth. There we go. Topped right off. Do those guys aggro each other? No? I mean, I don't know if I'd prefer them to or not. In all honesty. Right, let's warm up just a tad, and then I'll head back down south. That would probably annoy them quite a lot. And it probably annoyed you guys quite a lot, because no doubt there's a better way of eating that. With like a side of salad or something. I don't know. No, I'll just head back to the base. There's no point in going down the glommer search territory right now. Okay, the ice is still stage 1. They all pick their eggs up. Yeah, whatever. No, just chuck some flames on the fire. I'll probably just go for the obvious one. There was somebody who got mad at me for doing this, like digging up turf and throwing it on, but I just have one thing to say to that person. What stage of the game do you get to where you've used up every single patch of turf that you need, like 1 or 2 that you use for a fire? I mean, they were basically saying it's for base decoration if you ever got to like day 1000. But even if you are at a day as crazily high as that, you're still not even going to be taking up the entire space of the world. I don't know. I probably shouldn't let it get to me. So I'll let it slide. Alright, I come over here. I kind of wanted to chop the rest of those down before it came nighttime, just so I could actually have all of the top tier trees before they decayed back down again. Right now though, I was planning on making a few things, such as that. Got quite a few rocks. I just need to remember everything I wanted to build. Alright, I've got too many of those now. Now, I don't really know where I want to build the crock-pot kitchen. I should probably plan that out just before I go and randomly place everything everywhere. Now, near the farms is a good idea, just because I have a close source for food. Probably here, right? It seems good. I don't need any of this stuff, and that's going to be where all my other random farms go. Got quite a bit of space here. Pigs aren't going to really aggro me too much. Sure, I'll build it there. I also need another icebox for the kitchen. Yeah. I knew I made that mistake already by... I was kind of rushing to place the icebox down, because I put it next to just the random ground instead of putting it over near the crock pot where I can just run over and just do this. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'll just chuck that on there just because OCD, it's annoying me. That's not going to be necessary for a little while. Do these two disappear? Oh, no, I just harvested them. Wow. Or I harvested them, like, before I left and people get mad at me. Oh, well, I'll just ignore me. Yeah, just ignore me. I'm gonna make all the meatballs I can carry. Or at least all the meatballs I can make for now. So I'll just put these 3 back in here, just so I don't let too many good monster meat spoil. There we go, got another one. Chuck another one in.
Hit the lights!